Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, what's up, guys? How are y'all? Welcome to another live episode of the Option Select podcast. I'm Rick Pena, and with me, as always, the very clean Ruben Salazar. What's up, Ruben? How are you, brother?
What's up, my guy?
Dude, it's good to be back. It sucked being... Okay, don't get me wrong. I like doing the podcast. I love doing it. Really do. But when we get the chance to do it like live and in person, it's way better. Because when you do the remote, like Discord, I like the platform, but you have to be you talk, and then I talk.
Right.
You talk and I talk. Because the second we try to talk to each other, it's just...
Yeah, it cuts itself out.
Yeah, so like, you know what? I like this, the whole live part.
We're in the same room today, guys.
Yes, we are, guys. And we are clean.
So far.
Yeah, I was able to go back
For
to
now.
work. Oh my god! But I think I told you guys enough about that, guys. This is a podcast where we talk about video games. We talk about what's going on in our lives. We talk about putting our 2 cents in just the entertainment stuff, and we'd like to share it with you guys. If you are first-time listeners, it's kind of like hanging out with your friends, having a good time. And if you're a returning listener, we want to say thank you again for coming back and hanging out with us on each and every week, and you're helping our little show grow. And we really appreciate it. Guys, we start off every episode with, how was your week? Ruben, how was it? What you do?
Well, I went back to work on Wednesday.
That's right.
I had been out since July 1st, so I was out all the way until the 15th or so. So I on Tuesday I picked up Death Stranding. And then I also got Halo 3 on my MCC, my Master Chief Collection or whatever. I haven't even touched it yet, but played a lot of Death Stranding on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
I saw you.
Friday.
Was it like riding a bike?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's a little weird with a keyboard and mouse, but it wasn't too bad. And then Friday I got Ghost of Tsushima around 1 o'clock. So I installed that while I was streaming Death Stranding, and then swapped over to Death Stranding. Work was pretty... For the 3 days that I did work, it was okay. Like, I had to clean up a little bit here and there because people were screwing around.
Oh God.
On my route. So it wasn't too bad because the guy that did do it was he previously was he was like a driver that got laid off during the beginning of this stuff, and then he came back
during wave 1 of COVID.
Wave 1, yeah. Well, it's still wave 1, but.
Wave 2 now, bro.
Nah, it's still wave 1, bro. We haven't even hit the...
No, it was wave 1, and then everybody's like, oh, hey, we're gonna go protest now. COVID's done, and then like, oh wait, COVID's back. We shouldn't have been protesting, been on top of each other like that.
No.
And then here's wave 2.
That's not what happened.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
That's not how that happened. Yeah. No. So they did do they did their that one dude that came back, he did an okay job, but he didn't know everything.
Yeah.
And I mean, he was blowing up my phone like all week. So
she's just been like,
yeah, mute. I didn't do that though. I'm a nice guy. So I try to help him out as much as possible because that means like whenever I come back, it's not all fucked up. So anyway, there was a little bit here and there. I had to tell some customers like, hey, I did test positive, but I'm negative now. Or
were they all like?
No, they're the ones that don't wear their fucking masks. They're the ones that don't wear their masks in the fucking in the building, in their own building or whatever. So it was just kind of like, okay, they're like, oh, you tested positive? I was like, yeah. And they're like, oh, did you have any symptoms? I was like, no, but what I am worried about right now is you not wearing your fucking mask. Put on your mask. Well, I don't come into contact with anyone. Doesn't matter. You're in your business.
We're
Put
right
on your
here.
mask. We're right here. We're in contact right now.
But he's probably like smoking a cigarette.
Oh, dude.
No, I care about my health. I care about my health.
Yeah, fucking moron. Morons that they are. They're not wearing their masks. So, yeah, there was that. And then, other than that, I've got some family stuff going on right now. So, just been playing video games and trying to beat these games that I've got and get back to work and get back to a normal schedule. That's about
whatever
my
normal is. A new
whatever
normal.
that fucking new normal bullshit is.
Yeah.
Who knows? I don't know. How about you, man? How was yours?
It was. I can't complain after having 2 weeks off and having to deal with all that bullshit with HR and management and appointments and doctors and being here and taking tests. Getting to somewhat of a normal pace with going back to work, it actually felt like, okay, I'm actually doing something back to normal. Get my mindset off of that bullshit and just focus on the task at hand and able to do that. So finally able to go back to work. I walked into my truck and I was like, it's a fucking pigsty in here, dude. The people that were driving my route before me, they just leave the shit everywhere.
No cleanup.
They're horrible, dude. They had their old Clorox wipe down sheets, you know.
Mm-hmm.
They just had them in there. Their gloves in there, you know, just paper trash in there. Like, God damn, you guys are fucking animals. Oh, I thought you cut one. I thought you cut one. Like, you son of a bitch. The mic's gonna pick that up.
Feed me. Yeah, I had the same issue with my guy on my route. He told me, like, after I told him that I tested positive, he told me that what's it called?
They wiped down.
He's like, I had to do a full disinfect on the truck or whatever, this and that. And I was like, okay, yeah, okay, cool. We have like a spray that they go in there with. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, do your thing. But then, like, the first time I come back to work, I see him and he's like, hey man, what's up? What? No.
Don't touch me.
Don't fucking touch me.
Don't
fucking touch me.
Don't touch me.
Don't fucking touch me. So I was like, no, I'm not shaking your hand. I'm not touching, fist bumping you. Get out of here. Anyway.
Yeah. But so then it was yesterday. I was making delivery to the school warehouse in the district,
Mm-hmm.
and the guy's like, "Hey, Rick, I gotta take your temperature before I set these packages." I'm like, "Yeah, sure, dude. Check." Oh, it says you're 105. I can't set these packages. I'm like, I'm 105. He's like, yeah, that's what it says. I'm like, would I be functioning? I'm on 105.
You wouldn't be alive. I think like 106 is the cutoff.
Yeah, I was like, okay, dude. All right, scan yourself. Let me see how it goes. He's like, no, it's been working all morning. I've been checking everybody inside.
Yeah, that's cool.
In the AC. I'm like,
yeah, that's cool.
I was like, come on, just humor me. Try it out. He's like, okay, sure. So he does this while wearing a hat, right? He's like, oh, I'm at 97 degrees. I'm like, all right, dude. You want to? I'm gonna sneeze. Fine. So
all right. Yeah.
So I scan these packages. Refuse. It's going to be sent back, right? This is like musical instruments, trombones from Yamaha and stuff. Expensive stuff going back.
Right.
Then I get a message at 2:00. Hey, the guy called. He said, "Can we just put him on hold? He'll come pick him up." I'm like, all right. If you're gonna come pick him up, sure. Well, I'm not gonna fucking deal with this stuff.
No, yeah, I'm not going.
Yeah, like what's wrong with you? Like, okay, how about this? I just leave him here on the bay door, and you come and with your proper PPE. If you think I'm contagious,
yeah,
come and get it. Wipe it down, whatever. But then they realize, oh, it's going back. Shit, we gotta do something about it. You son of a bitch. It does it again. Like, that's it for sure. Next time, I'm going to just straight up, not even put on hold, just send it right back. So I was like, I understand precautions, but it's like, really, dude, 105? You think I'll be walking around? And I'm a delivery truck driver. It's hot. It's 11 a.m. and it's already cooking. And we're in the same thing. We both drive big trucks. We gotta go back there to get stuff out.
Mm-hmm.
And it gets hot. But so I've been playing some God of War.
Not anymore. You're not.
Not anymore. I'm still at the tail end of Persona 5. I gotta finish that up. But turns out one of my friends told me, he's like, yeah, dude, if you stream it after a certain date, Atlas can come down on you. I was like, well, what are they? Yeah. At the point where I'm at exactly at the very last day of the game, so I was like, I'll just play this off and finish it. And the thing is, it's gonna be the same ending I got in the last game because I totally forgot to get the criteria to get the new ending.
Yeah, smart.
And then of course, my wife Mikkel, lovely wife, she was able to go to Best Buy and pick up a copy of Ghost of Tsushima because Amazon hasn't even it was Thursday and Amazon hasn't even shipped it yet. So I was like, you know what, cancel that. Hey babe, can you go to Best Buy at Friday morning and pick it up? She's like, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just give me a text message when it's ready. And like, hey, I got a message saying they're clear. Okay, I'll go pick it up. And I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. I've been playing it in the black and white. Was it Kurosawa mode?
Yeah, Kurosawa mode.
Kurosawa Akira.
You're pissing me off with that.
Why?
By the way, because
it's cinematic. Okay, you know what? Ghost of Tsushima will be our main topic for today. How about that?
Before we get into that, definitely will be.
That'll be our main topic before we get into that.
But yeah, I'm very angry at you for black and white mode.
I have style. Okay.
You ain't got no style, motherfucker. I have
style, dude. Look at this polo shirt.
You ain't got no style, motherfucker.
You're wearing a comic t-shirt.
I'm wearing nerd shit, bro.
You're like 13.
Nerd podcast.
You're like 13.
You've been wearing the same. You got like 20 copies of the same shirt. Get over yourself.
One of them has 2 marks right on the side. One has a
get over it.
One has a different type of collar.
Go buy some new shirts already. Okay. Stop doing your fucking fashion shopping on Amazon, bro.
Hey, it works. They send it. You don't like it, you send it right back. None of that buster must. And besides, even some stores, they won't even let you return some clothing.
No, yeah, you can't return shit.
Because Mikkel was buying some jeans. They were, I think they were too big or whatever because, Mikkel rarely buys jeans.
Right.
And then she had to send back like, yeah, we can't take them. So now she has.
Now she's got jeans that don't fit her.
I don't have jeans that don't fit me. These ones right here, the 34s, they're all bunched up now. I got to get size 32. I need your skinny boy jeans. Cuidado con el perro.
I skipped. I went from. I bought 36s. I think was the lowest I bought, and then I just wore a belt and wore a belt and wore a belt and wore a belt until I stopped losing weight. And then I got to like the 28, and then that's when I started buying again.
The weight the waistline you're gonna hold.
Yeah, I just wore a lot of elastic stuff.
And then a lot of drawstring stuff.
A lot of drawstrings.
Yeah, like my house shorts. That's all.
Lots of that.
And got back into exercising since after the whole COVID was done. Just gotta get my body ready.
Mm-hmm.
Getting back to normal.
That's the way to go,
exercising. Dude. Yeah, I was doing the kettlebell workout last night. It felt good doing the little lifts.
That's good.
Up and down.
That's what's up.
Yeah, good. Back to normal. Then hanging out with you guys, doing the podcast. So it's good. Good.
Oh shit. Well, let's talk some Ghost of Tsushima.
Already, we're getting into that.
We're gonna get into it right now, dude.
Damn.
Because we have some disagreements.
Yeah.
And one of the disagreements that we're having right now is you playing in black and white mode.
Which I think,
and you're streaming it in black and white mode.
I think that's unique.
I mean, it's not though.
No,
because every game does it. As long as you go into the filtering options or the camera options, there's always a black and white.
There's always a black and white.
Not in Persona 5, but I mean, I know that's the only game that you played.
Let's go to every game.
I know that's the only game that you ever played.
Let's go to Horizon Zero Dawn. Let's go to God of War. Let's see. Let's hope.
I think God of War's got it.
Black and white filters.
There's a lot of black and white filters in video games.
Okay.
Remember, there's a lot of different. There's a lot of they do like Uncharted for sure. Is a big one. Last of Us had it. They also have like a high contrast mode too.
For the PS5
for the PS4. No, it was just for everybody. But what it does is it takes all the textures away, and it just makes you like blue and all your enemies red, and everything is gray. And like,
that's like accessibility mode.
Yeah.
Like if you're colorblind.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's two different things.
No, like
that's
hardcore,
a feature, but I don't think it's meant to be the cinematic.
There are different like camera filters and stuff like that in a bunch of different fucking games. Having a black and white mode isn't brand new.
Name me 3 of them.
Oh my god, I gotta look them up, dude. This is
what you think.
Okay, Uncharted 1, 2, and 3. Got it.
Okay, done. Nice.
Done. I know that they do black and white mode. Yeah.
Research.
Right, I have to look them all up.
You're right here, guys.
But also, you're not supposed to play Ghost of Tsushima in Kurogawa mode on your first playthrough. Play it normal, like a normal person.
I'm not a normal person.
I'm like a normal person.
I'm not a normal person.
And then you shit. Hold on, time out. And then you shit on me for the different things that I put on myself when I play on video games. But you take like the biggest handicap. You take the biggest handicap.
It's an artistic expression of the game that's put in there.
Oh, okay. Well, I was taking the artistic expression of playing Grand Theft Auto 5 in FPS.
That's right. Okay.
There
you go.
Okay.
For 2 sessions. I
did it for a while. I don't get what you bullshit to yourself, bro.
You researched it, guys.
Oh, no, but you're missing out on so much in that game. I don't understand why you would wait this long for this game, for the awesome graphics that I have, to play in black and white mode. It makes zero sense to me.
Nice, pretty colors.
It's the fucking colors.
A nice open world with lush
experiences. Colors are so nice, dude.
Yeah, I've seen that. I played it. I played Horizon. I played God of War.
You don't even know. You didn't even. And then you asked me in the stream who Kurogawa was.
Oh, I'm not a cinema buff.
I'm watching artsy
1940s, Japanese cinema. I don't do that.
Oh man, you're fucked.
Don't do that.
You're fucked. Dude.
Don't do that.
You don't even know who Kurogawa was to appreciate
you do.
filter.
And you just knew off the top of your head.
Samurai movies, bro.
You just knew off the top of your head.
Samurai movies.
Right.
Samurai movies.
You literally saw that filter. You're like, let me see that is. Okay, God, I'm gonna remember.
Oh, actually, no. I was watching reviews of the video.
Exactly.
No, Kurogawa was a famous fucking
samurai movie. Yeah, dude. I'm gonna ask all our friends.
Go ahead,
guys. Don't watch the fucking podcast right now.
Steven knows. Steven knows for sure. Steven knows. Morris, maybe not. I don't think Morris is into like.
Steven would be like, huh?
Steven would know.
Steven would be like, oh yeah.
I know fucking Copeland would know for sure.
He's a weeb.
Yeah, he's a weeb.
You
gotta ask the weebs. You gotta go to the weebs.
The weebs would know. Miles wouldn't. I don't know, dude.
He doesn't know COVID.
I don't know. You want COVID? He'll open this bottle. Like,
I didn't get it.
I didn't get it. It's your fault.
It's your fault.
I'm still pissed off about that. Son of a bitch! Don't vet your guest. Bring me over.
I'm sick. Oh, why'd you come over? Why'd you come over here?
God damn it, dude!
You warned the rest of us?
Yeah, you couldn't warn me.
Anyway, back to Ghost of Tsushima. How are you liking it so far?
Mikkel asked me that same question last night when we were laying down to go to sleep, and it took me a while to respond. She's like, "That good, huh?" I'm like, "Well, I kind of played this game already." So
you're one of those.
Am I? It hits all the safety tropes. It's not a bad thing. Look, if that's what you want, if you love that kind of game,
before, then don't buy the game.
I'm not saying I hate the game,
but you shouldn't complain about playing the same game already.
I played it, and I do like the style. That to me, that is what's giving it the edge out of all the ones that I've seen and played before.
You played that game before? You played Samurai open world RPG elements game before?
Okay, let's just we'll take out the Samurai.
No, you can't take that out. That's part of the game.
Let's take out the Samurai for a god or a huntress or a lone survivor. You just you replace that, but you still have the same elements. You have this nice open articulated world. Okay, we got that. You have these nice craftings you could do. All of them crafted. You have maybe 3 to 5 different talents you could go into. They all have that. You know, and if you want that, Ghost of Tsushima is right up your alley. You get that, and I already experienced it. You know, I've seen it in different games, so I'm having fun with it. It's not I'm not here to tell you not to play it. I'm just giving you my opinion and thoughts, and I'm still playing it. I'm having fun with it. I'm enjoying it, but do not expect it to be revolutionary.
Yeah. I mean, what else could you do to an open world game to make it revolutionary?
Exactly.
What else could you do?
You could probably add the one system which I did like, the ones from Shadow of Mordor, where if you beat one of them up, they'll come back seeking revenge. I did like that system, and I wish they could have.
That's why it's still around now, huh?
That's a good one.
That's why it's still around right now, huh? That's why people are all copying that to use it.
Do what?
That system.
I think it was good. I think
it is good. It is different. But did it revolutionize the way you play that type of game?
No, but it's good. I think it's a good
next topic. Next topic. I mean, okay, so they do have the question marks. They have the different little platforming things to get your abilities. I think that it is different, but it is similar. But then again, I love open world games, and I don't have a problem playing the game. But I'm not saying that I've played that game before, because I haven't played that game before. I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima. I haven't played in Japan as a samurai or an assassin or whatever it is. I have not played that game before. Okay. So to say that doesn't make any sense to me. Like that. Like
you said, I haven't played as an assassin. Like, isn't there like a whole series of games that have the name Assassin in them?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. But I'm saying I haven't done it in Japan. I haven't done it as a badass samurai.
Until Japan, or Assassin's Creed Feudal Japan.
I'm waiting for it. We've been waiting for that shit, dude. But what I'm saying is I haven't played Ghost of Tsushima before. Ghost of Tsushima is uniquely different to me, as is Horizon Zero Dawn, as is Days Gone, as is Red Dead Redemption, as is whatever name open world game, Witcher 3. It doesn't fucking matter. They're all they're the exact same type of game, exactly the same.
Okay. But
they're all uniquely different.
They have their own touches.
They're all uniquely different.
Yeah, you have their own.
One is not even anywhere near the next one in terms of gameplay style or any type of aspect. Nothing is the same in those games. I wouldn't consider them the exact same game. And when people say things like, "I've played this game before," or it's open world. I heard reviews this week too where they fucking complained about how it's just an open world game with question marks and this is that. No, it's a different game with a different fucking story in a different time setting with different weapons and all that other shit. You haven't played this game. You have not. Not you specifically, but yeah, I get where you're coming from. I'm not mad at you for that, but I'm more mad at these fucking reviewers that it's their job to do this shit. It's not our job to do this. We're just having fun.
Yeah.
And talking shit. So, but no, it fucking grinds my gears with those fucking people. So I've played this game before. Blah, blah, blah. Shut the fuck up.
Why you get worked up though?
Because they haven't. They haven't played the game before. They haven't. You have not played Ghost of Tsushima before. You have not. Name one other game that guides you with fucking no map.
With no map.
No map. Okay, thank you. That's my point there. We're gonna move on to the next one.
That's it.
Oh, dude, that's a fucking great feature that they added. That to not have to look at the bottom right corner of my screen every 5 seconds to see which way I'm going is pretty freaking awesome.
I do like the minimalist HUD. That I do like.
I love that.
You can see more of the world.
More of the world to see. And then you're actually paying attention to where you're going the entire time, which is why you see the birds and the foxes and the little gates or whatever, all the little collectible stuff that you get in Ghost of Tsushima. So I appreciate them for what they've done. And the game that they put out, they put a surprising amount of detail into this world, especially when you play it in color. And
that's the thing too. Like, you'll see a red cross to mean that you can carry.
I'm like, game in color.
But then then there's another one that says you see a blue cross to represent this. I'm like,
play the game in color, Rick.
I'm not.
Play the game in color.
I think to me that's the standpoint for the game. That style to play it like that.
No, I don't see it.
I even tried going back to color. I was like, it's pretty. I like that. It's pretty. You know, but it's eye candy.
You're the only one I've seen playing in black. As soon as I saw your stream yesterday,
you see everybody,
and I saw you playing in black and white. I was like, this fucking stream out of here.
That's my whole. That has to be Rick.
I was like, damn, get the stream out of here. I opened it. I was like, he's playing in black and white.
Outsies.
I'm out. Let me quit out of here.
One of a kind, boys. I'm telling you.
You're the only one, dude.
Exactly.
At least your second playthrough, play it like that.
Maybe second playthrough. I'll probably play it with color. When I get the Frozen North DLC or something.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh man. But no. But other than the black and white stuff, I know we were fucking bullshit. But like, how are you enjoying the game?
I like it. It's fun. You really feel like when you're going out, you're swinging your katana, boom, boom, boom. You're doing your combo sequence, and then like he'll kick their feet to make them stutter, and then switch. Like the way he manipulates his sword and uses it, the sword art. That is really great. That looks good. I love that part. You know, I have noticed some things like when you do like the kunai. I'm like, oh man, these guys are fun. So I like. I feel like some moves are really really strong.
Yeah, some are way stronger than others.
Yeah, I feel like when I go stealth, I'm like, oh, that's it, dude. I'm gonna go fuck these dudes up.
Stealth is one hit kill everybody.
Yeah. So sometimes I try to do like, all right, I'm gonna see if I can make this a challenge. Just do the standoff and you hold the weapon. They were trying to bait you out with the feints.
Yeah. That's fucking dope, dude. I love that
like
standoff.
the style of it is great, and you feel like you're a samurai. You feel like you're a ninja, a stealth, and I do like the aspect of you could go either or. So that's something I really do enjoy.
Yeah, I'm enjoying the hell out of it, and just for the viewers and everybody, we got the game the same day that you guys did. We didn't get any advance copies or anything like that. So I think I put about 8 hours into it from yesterday to today.
I got like 5.
And I've enjoyed the hell out of it. Just going around, and it's not like I go from quest to quest to quest to quest. I'm like, I was like, oh, there's a quest all the way down there. I'm gonna see what I can hit up on.
I start with the main quest, and they're like, go over here. So I'm start walking to the next quest, the next main quest. But along the way, it'll be like, hey, there's a little farm. Go visit. Hey, we need help with this. Sure, go there. And then after I finish that mission, I'm heading back to the second part of the main quest, and there's something else inside. Hey, we need help from these Mongolians that are taking over base. Sure, and then I just start.
Yeah, zigzagging all the way through.
Yeah. So I'm supposed to be on the second mission, but I already done like 3 or 4 just from traveling on the way over there. It's a really they make the island really dense.
Oh yeah,
a lot of stuff in there.
The island and the foliage and especially in color whenever you're in like. The yellow tree forest, or the golden tree forest or something like that. I forget what it's called.
Couldn't tell.
Couldn't tell. Oh, yeah, couldn't tell.
When I'm trying to buy dyes for my katana and my clothing, like, do you want the tiger? Do you want the Emperor's Tears? Do you want the flying bird? They look nice.
I mean, but like, I like the dyes. I like the fact that you can, like, once you get the samurai armor that I have, and you upgrade it, you get more tiers to it. So it starts off with just the chest piece and then the waist guard, and then it goes to
like shoulders and
a helmet and a mask, and then it goes to more shit on top of the shoulders, and
layering
it layers it out. And then like whenever you select whatever armor you wear, because every armor has its own little subset of things that it can add and give you and its benefits and things like that. You can actually select the look of which one you want. So usually like tier 1, 2, 3,
like
or 4.
you transmog it or something?
Not transmog it, but like you can select the layered look that you want. So if you upgrade it too high, but you want the benefits of it being high, you can still have that.
So it's kind of like transmogging. You pick these talents that go with this set, but you can make it look like this.
Right.
But as long as it's in the same.
It's in the same armor.
Yeah.
Same armor
family.
Yeah. I did like the fact that they kept it with one weapon. Your katana and your tanto. I like the fact that they kept it with just that weapon as like your main primary attack and assassin weapon.
Yeah.
They didn't try to be like, oh, you can pick up, pole arms, or you can, like Assassin's Creed. It's like with Assassin's Creed, you have to, pick and choose which weapons you want. Like there's swords, daggers, spears, stabs,
axes,
hammers, axes.
Yeah.
And it's just like so many different classes.
Yeah, kind of like Neo. I know.
No.
No. I know there's a different type of weapons. You get pole arms.
Japanese episode today.
No. Like, what the fuck wrong with these weaves? You can pick bow arms.
Weave Friday.
You can pick a bow. You can pick a staff. You could get katanas. You can get scythes. You can get
scythes,
chains and sickles and stuff.
That'd
like
be dope.
But yeah, you're right. I think I unlocked the bow, but I think it's kind of more of a picking off at that
bows are pretty dope.
the distance.
Like to do to get like animals and stuff like that.
Yes,
animals like bears.
Yeah,
specifically.
You need that to like upgrade your kunai pouch or something like that.
Yeah, you can upgrade your pouches and all that stuff too. There's a lot of little upgrades and things.
I did play with the photo mode.
Yeah, photo mode's dope. I think it's the best photo mode in the game.
Because since I play in black and white and I'm artistic, I had it set where you see the sun rays coming through the trees, and it's overlooking the farmhouse. Why is the camera on you? It's supposed to be I'm talking. And actually that first
I want people to see how hard I rolled my eyes for you.
You're welcome. That should be your emote. Instead of using my face for an emote.
Yeah, yours is the greatest emote.
I'm gonna steal that one.
That's the greatest emote. You can't steal it, bro. I've already stole your likeness. You already
stole my picture.
I've already stole your likeness.
You already stole the name for this podcast. Yeah. You already stole my picture.
yeah, it's already in there, bro. It's already in there.
Copyrighted.
It's copyrighted. It's on the OS_onslaught Twitch.
You can get hit with the DMC or digital.
Okay.
You play one song from a video game.
I got cut off. I got cut off when I was playing Death Stranding the other day. They muted me because fucking low roar
at the beginning.
Yeah.
How?
Not just that, but like the other like the first 5 chapters is all low roar songs whenever you go for a long walk or whatever.
Yeah, when you're coming down the hill.
Yeah, they muted me. I'll show you the copyright thing in a while.
But how?
Huh? It's part of the game.
Like even Laura should know, like, hey, I'm part of a game now.
I can't, and also I can't even. It's automatic. It's Twitch that does it.
Yeah.
But I can't even like mute the music because it automatically plays and it's over like other things. Like it's a separate. It's like a separate. It's like its own sound file category. Like I can't even adjust it. It just automatically plays.
Damn.
So
get bodied. That.
So I got DMCA'd. But back to.
It happens. You're a professional streamer now. You're affiliate.
Yeah, we're affiliated. But going back to Ghost, I love the game. I think that it is very, very cool game. I think that the style and the it's unique. It's unique enough that it doesn't blend into those other games that we were talking about earlier, because of the setting and the characters and things like that. So I consider it its own unique game and not a part of any other type of open world with question marks and dialogue wheels and stealth-based action or whatever we want to call it. So it's unique enough in its own right that it stands alone, and mainly just because I love the samurai setting so much that, like, like they could basically do no wrong for me, but they have, and here is why.
Okay.
I have a problem with movement in this game, mainly whenever you come to a standstill. I sent out a tweet to Sucker Punch earlier today, but it was just basically like whenever you come to a standstill and you fully move your thumbstick up to start jogging, to move quickly to another area, you're walking. That drives me insane. So what I end up having to do is click right thumbstick and unclick it. So he goes into stealth mode, comes out of stealth mode, and then he's jogging. And then if I want to go on a full-on sprint, then I press the left thumbstick or whatever. And then so that's one of my gripes about it. Also going like different steps, like especially when you're trying to climb onto a building where there's like a bridge that's like a giant log or like a 4x4 or something like that. Like he won't just walk onto it like it was like Assassin's Creed. He has to stop, and then you have to press jump, and then it looks so awkward that he has to jump from the platform that he's on currently to jump onto a log, which is literally like 8 inches off the ground, fucking jumping onto it.
Yeah, I've had one bug with the game where I was crawling out from underneath one of the huts, and my opponent was out there, and I was going to assassinate him. So the mark for the the mark for assassination came out, and I hit it, but the guy saw me, so the program recognized the assassination motion coming off, but the actual model kept like looking at me like I got caught. So I did the whole like I assassinated, but like it's nothing, and the guy's kind of like just looking at me.
It's like, what are you doing? Yeah,
and then so I was like, okay. I mean, it's just a minor bug. It doesn't. When it's a game this big of a world, a little thing like that's not gonna take me out of it. But it's not flawless. You know, there is little bugs here and there that still happen.
I don't consider what I have a bug or a glitch. What I consider it is like their pathing. It's like their pathing logic,
their algorithms that they're using,
whatever it is. Because he should automatically step onto that little 2x4, 4x4, whatever it is, or step down from it. Especially like you're going into and out of a house. If you don't leave by the steps, and the porch is literally like 10 inches off the ground, like you can step down as a person. You can in a fluid. You don't have to stop and look at the edge and hop off. And jump off.
And that's your kid.
You just kind of like take a step, right?
Yeah.
So he stops. He'll like hit the thing, and it's like an invisible wall, and he's like stuck on something, and you have to press the fucking button. Huh?
Does not hit circle when that works?
Oh, it's like dodge forward.
Yeah, kind of just like when I walk, I hit circle, kind of just like.
What I end up doing is hitting the left thumbstick to run, and then he gets off of it. So there's something going on with their pathing in this game that I'm not particularly fond of. Especially on foot. And then if you want to talk about horseback,
I named mine Kage.
I named mine Kage as well.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, Kage, like evil Ryu from Street Fighter 5. I'm like,
Kage.
Let's go.
Kage.
Let's go. They're like the black horse, the white horse, or the dapple horse. I'm like, well, black and white is boring.
It was brown.
The brown one?
Yeah. I mean, you had it in black and white boat, so you couldn't tell.
So, yeah, let me get the dapple one.
Light brown.
Yeah, I got the brown one.
He was like a tan. And then there was like
a dapple.
And then there was like a spotted horse or something like that.
I had 3 options. Wasn't it white, black, and...
No, it was black, tan, and then like a...
Dapple one.
Like a...
I thought one said dapple.
Like a polka dotted one, but it was like different.
I still call him Roach.
Patchy.
I still call him Roach.
Roach. Come here, Roach.
Oh, like, Roach, come here.
This coming from somebody who hasn't played The Witcher 3.
I have played it.
Oh, no. You watched the show.
I played it. I watched it and I played it.
You played the... You didn't get past White Orchard.
So that's not playing it?
No.
That's not playing it?
No, it's definitely not.
Damn.
No.
I know what happens to series.
It's like putting in just a tip. You didn't fuck. You didn't fuck.
Until it catches up to you, you should laugh. Don't do that.
Oh,
no better.
Jesus Christ.
No better.
Woo!
That's your OS.
Oh, that's my... I tried.
You're stuck.
I tried.
You're stuck. Life changes. You better be ready.
Things change.
Things change.
But yeah. So the horse for sure is one of my issues. There's a soft walk that the horse has, and then there's a full-on gallop. There's no trot. There's no like a half speed. There's like super slow walk where like you could run faster than this thing is walking, or there's like a full-on dead sprint where you can barely control the horse.
I think that's on purpose, and I think that's part of them. For me, the way I interpret it is them. That's how you enjoy the game, because after I realized when I'm on the horse and I just move the left stick up, like it's like that slightly above walking speed, but it's not like when you push in the left stick and you're like going in a full, just stampeding down the road.
Right.
So what I do, I just go on that trot, that normal trot, just holding up, and it's slower, but I think it makes me just appreciate more of the game, especially with black and white, and especially with there's a whole bunch of there's wildlife out there to observe, especially though you'll see inaris, you'll see the foxes, you'll see the birds, and those and the pigs, and those actually have representation in the games. I mean, some of them are just for are artistic, just for the show what the world is. But a lot of times where you'll see something, you'll follow it, and it'll lead you to another little location. So I think part of it, that having that slow speed is meant to be just for you to just let it soak in and enjoy it and see it, and because you don't want to miss. So there's a little animal here, let's go see it.
Like I finished Horizon this week, and so I enjoyed Horizon a lot. One thing that I didn't like in Horizon was riding the horse, and it was because that I had to maintain the gallop. So it had a really slow walking speed. Like if you get on a horse and you start, moving.
Swinging stick, just up.
Just up.
Yeah.
From getting on the horse and moving. It was a real slow walking speed. Then you tap X and it would move up one speed, and then you tap X again, it would move up another speed. And then if you full on you keep tapping and tapping and tapping, and then it got into the full horse sprint.
Kind of like a Breath of the Wild, huh?
Yeah, exactly like that. So I don't mind that style. And actually, to chat, which is Mikkel at the moment, there is a talent that you can pick up where you can pick up things while you're on horseback, which is where Ghost of Tsushima really shines. It allows you to pick them up, just snatch it up while you're riding.
Yeah, or you just swing your sword and you want to get the boars and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You just attack them from horseback. I like that part. Yeah, just pick it right up.
Just pick it right up. And it's really nice that they have that as a feature. I am liking the trees in Assassin's Creed.
They're all unique.
Ghost of Tsushima. Oh, because Assassin's Creed does have trees now. I never had that until Origins. But yeah, so honestly though, if I had to, if I was as of right now, if I was going to talk about which open world game I wanted to play, Horizon Zero Dawn. It was that good.
That's a good one.
And holy shit, the lore. If we're gonna talk about lore,
is that good lore?
Holy shit, it had great lore. I want to see a movie about what happens in Horizon Zero Dawn that leads them to
the events,
to whatever happens. Because have you beaten the game?
No, but I've been watching Mikkel and I'm watching some of your streams, so I kind of know what's kind of going on with the story.
Okay, so in the story, I mean,
spoilers, guys.
It's been out for a while.
Go fuck yourselves.
It's been out for a while. I think it would be a great movie. Even without Aloy and all the other shit. I mean, Aloy plays a factor into it, but just to see a movie of what happens leading up to it, it just seems like a really good remember the Lost in Space, the Netflix show?
The one with the Robinson family or whatever, yeah.
Lost in Space. It would be like a Robinson.
Robinson, yeah.
It'd be like a good Lost in Space type story with all this advanced technology and stuff, and they're trying to figure something out, and then all basically it's. And you know what? If we're gonna talk shit, I've seen the Horizon Zero Dawn story before. It's called Terminator.
It's called
guys.
Terminator, right?
It's fucking called Terminator. So let's go ahead and get out of that.
Wow.
I mean, everything that you can ever think of has been done, always, forever, and ever. Name the last thing. Name the last unique thing you.
You're right. The thing is, even me and Mikkel were talking about back when I was playing Octopath Traveler, the one on the Switch, the RPG,
Final Fantasy
spinoff, yeah. But it's
pardon the dog, guys.
Yeah, life. But it's one of the characters does this one story that we've all seen. Somebody likes him, but doesn't want to be with them, so they set up something to make him be the downfall. I was like, oh yeah, I've seen this story before. And me and Mikkel were talking about it, every story you've seen it before. It's the fish out of water story, the
hero's tale,
the hero's tale, the redemption, all these different tropes. You've seen them before,
unless you're the Coen brothers.
Why? What does that mean?
Coen brothers? Oh, because their stories are just so fucking dope.
Like Fargo?
First time?
Which?
First time? No. Yeah. So everything, I think that everything repeats itself over and over and over again for all time anyway. But as far as I'm concerned, to get back to the Ghost of Tsushima, I do want to say that Horizon Zero Dawn was one of the best games that I've ever played on PlayStation, hands down. I think stealth is broken as shit, and also having the animals follow you indefinitely, especially the more powerful ones, is also broken as shit, because you can get a fucking storm bird and sneak up to it, hack it, and then it murders everything.
Murks them.
And he's like, okay, stealth is a moot point at this point, and so is attacking. But I enjoyed the shit out of it. I thought it was a great story. I thought that the way that they told it was very well done, especially having the little hologram flashbacks and things like that. Very, very well done. Now, going back to Ghost of Tsushima, I think so far the story is one that I've heard before, for sure.
Yeah, redemption. You got to grow as a character.
And then avenge your family.
Yeah.
Also, I think that he contradicts himself. right at the beginning of the game, where he's like, "Oh, I'm not gonna break my code," and then like, "Oh, I'm gonna break my code."
I think to me that part right there is character development. That where he was once before thinking that this is the way to be.
The only
you
way.
have to be a samurai. Then he one of the early characters, Yuna, you meet her right away, teaches him, look, to survive, you have to be able to, change the rules and bend them, because one way of living isn't always the best for every situation. And I think that kind of makes him, and then you get the flashback from it, so you could how that impacts him. And I like that part. The cinematography of it is really good. And this character Jin Sakai, yeah, that's how to me, that's how I perceive it, as him developing as a character, and which I enjoy.
I think he did I think that they should have focused on it a little bit more. Have you done your first aerial assassination yet?
Yeah.
Okay. They give you another cutscene for that.
Yeah.
I think that the way that they keep bringing it in is okay, but I think that they should have focused on it a little bit more. Like, for instance, I think that they should have for me, that would make the game like so far perfect, is if they would have started the game a little bit before this battle with the cons, and like had the cons like
how they
invade,
how they started creeping their way up there.
Like you gather your forces, you go fight them, and then your uncle gets captured, and then all this. I mean, it wouldn't take that long in the game, like 5 hours or whatever. They could have added more to the game. What I'm saying is they chose to go this route, and then they play it out in flashbacks, whereas they could have played it out like as the tutorial leading up to. And like your uncle teaches you, you build that relationship with your uncle. Whereas right now in this game, what they end up doing is they tell you, okay, this is your uncle, and this is why you care about him. Instead of you building your own relationship. with your uncle.
They kind of brought in the patches of the story, and like, okay, this is what's going on. That just kind of like brought you from A to D. Like, okay,
and it brought you in a straight line. Whereas you could feel a certain way about your own family member, like, so okay, this is your uncle, he's the lord whatever the fuck guy, and if you could have built that relationship with him, and also with your father, and losing your father, like right now, like your dad is the guiding wind that leads you everywhere. Spoiler alert. First 10 minutes of the game, guys. Relax. But like he's the way that you get places, right? But I don't feel that. Like I felt it in the game for like a moment, but now it's just the thing that gets me to where I need to go.
I'm guessing since we're still fresh into Act 1, it's still kind of like, okay, this is the father figure, what happened.
Right.
I think maybe once we go deeper into Act 1, maybe even Act 2, maybe these scenes will be more prevalent, more of an impact, and maybe it'll build off of that.
Right.
So maybe it will.
I hope so.
Yeah, because I when I see a game say Act 1, in my mind, I'm thinking, okay, anywhere between 3 to 4 acts. That's where usually when you see that, that's how much it breaks down.
Unless it's Last of Us Part 2.
How many acts is there?
Huh?
How many acts is there?
There's 3 days each character.
And they even says like Act 1.
No, it says day 1, day 2, day 3, and then like day 1, day 2.
Day 3. But the formula when you use acts, they usually break it down in 3 to 4 sections.
Yeah, it's usually 3. It's usually 3 sections.
So I'm guessing that's probably how long this game's gonna be. So being early, maybe they'll bring in that bond with your father. More.
Right. I hope that they do. I think it is a good game, but I think that they could have done a better job of building that connection with uncle and father, and the wind, and like assassinations. Like maybe you would feel worse about doing these assassinations, like if they actually gave you a de-incentivizer not to do it.
Maybe maybe like a guilt meter, or maybe I don't know. What I do like is going back to the style of it. When you see the Mongolians talk, they're actually talking in their language,
in Mongolian, and then you don't speak Mongolian.
Yeah, so I like that part, and I'm playing with subtitles, so I hear everything in Japanese, so I'm having to read everything.
See, I don't like that either. I like the fact that you're doing that, because that's the way I wanted to play the game, but I wanted to be able to focus on
so you can see
everything in front of me and not have to read. Like, I get whenever the Mongolians show up, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about, but like, I like the fact
when Jin's talking to Yuna or whatever.
Yeah, I like the fact that I can follow them and still not have to read.
I've watched, as a pro weeb, I've seen lots of animes, subbed and dubbed, and I'm able to. which just means that when chat's talking to me, I gotta be like, chat, hold it down.
Okay, because they're blowing up.
All three of them.
You're fucking blowing
up. Command root, and you, or my wife.
Because you're fucking blowing up, huh?
Chat, hold it down. I gotta read.
Quiet down, guys.
Yeah, quiet down, guys.
Just trying to
but
get
as a
famous
professional,
here.
as a legit weeb, I'm able to read the.
But overall, thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up, definitely play it.
Oh, yeah.
Play it. Like I said, that was my opinion, guys, about the game. If you like that, you get that. And this game is not short on that at all. So have fun with it.
Yeah.
Know? I'm not here to convince you not to get it. Games. I love games.
No, for sure.
I want everybody to play it.
I definitely give it a thumbs up, and I'm trying to juggle right now because I've got to juggle Death Stranding and
around 30 to 40 hours.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to do like a bunch of deliveries too on the side because I like the game. I just like the game.
In real life or
I like
in
the
game?
gameplay loop. I like the gameplay loop. Because it is my life.
That's your life, right? We're talking about, bro. Deliveries where?
So I like Death Stranding on PC. I like
the load times.
Ghost of Tsushima. Oh my god!
Watching you play, you're like, what? You loaded already?
Can I give props to Ghost of Tsushima for their load times? Like fast traveling in Ghost of Tsushima.
I haven't yet to fast travel.
You haven't?
I've yet.
Oh, it's awesome. 5 seconds.
Really?
It's so fast.
I've yet to try it.
It's so fast.
Because I was kind of scared, like, fuck, I don't want to be here for next.
No, it's not Horizon.
Okay.
It's not fucking Horizon where it takes 5 minutes.
Poor Mikkel, she was playing last Sunday, and she's like, I gotta fast. I was like, I gotta go somewhere. I'm like, just walk it. And she's like,
it's across the
world. It was across the world. I was like, all right, fine, fast travel. And we're just sitting there.
Yeah, you could have gotten up, made some toast, came back.
Water. The Jeopardy music's playing and shit. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, okay, yeah.
This one, Ghost of Tsushima, I give them mad props. It is so fast. 5 seconds, you're where you need to be. But as far as Death Stranding goes, I've made it to chapter 4 or 5, I can't remember, where you cross the lake after you kill the first BT, the big BT.
I think chapter 3 is like chapter 3 is the first big chapter, right?
Right.
I think like the first two.
That's where you open up the roads and all that other stuff. So that's where I'm at right now, and I'm enjoying the hell out of it. The load times, dude, are incredible. Playing the game in widescreen also is very nice.
Yeah, I think, which got me thinking is like, it's like, why wasn't the PC release available day one with the console release, with the PlayStation release? But then I got thinking about it. It's like, with all these features that are on PC, if they wanted to do that, the release date for the console would also have been pushed back probably, because it's been it came out in November, and just now, 9 months, 7 months later, 8 months later, we're getting the PC version of it.
We're gonna get something else 9 months later.
I don't know. Shouldn't deliver that. You should have delivered it.
Hey, he delivered, bro. Holla at your boy.
Shouldn't have delivered that one.
But the only real main graphical feature that I mean, I'll bring it up here before you leave today. I'll bring up Death Stranding so you can actually see the game as compared to the way you saw it, because you played start to finish
on base PS4.
Base PS4. So I'll bring it up so you can see like resolution, frame rate difference, load times, and I'll show you the different features. But the main graphical feature that they did change was a feature called DLSS, which is a proprietary technology by NVIDIA. So only people with NVIDIA cards get to experience DLSS. And it basically like balances out quality over, what other stuff while raising the resolution for you. So if I'm playing at 1440p, it raises the resolution to 4K while maintaining the 1440p aspects and stuff like that. So there's a lot of technical mumbo jumbo behind all that shit. All I know
it
is
looks pretty though.
It looks pretty.
It looks fucking pretty. Shit.
And I'm enjoying the hell out of it so far. Everybody seems real cool, and I feel like this go around. People are helping out a lot more. Like the roads are being built like super duper fast. We're 3 days in and I've got like full roads everywhere.
Are you serious?
It could be cheats as well, because you can edit things on PC that you can't edit on PS4. It could be cheats. I don't know. I'm not cheating. I'm playing the game as I want to. I got my level 3 legs, which is what I really, really wanted, because the legs are so cool. But what I really want to see, if they're going to cheat, is to take away the cargo limit cap on your back, and I want to see somebody like have packages all the way to the top,
just with a bunch of like fuel cells and shit.
Yeah, just like all extra large packages, all packages weigh nothing, and your weight limit cap is zero. Oh, so like just a
I remember.
Just stack them up.
I remember.
But I'd like to see him like throw it and it like and it gets stuck on top.
Yeah, and then you like hold the bumpers or like the triggers to keep them steady and shit.
But like if they don't weigh anything, do you still tilt left to right?
Just walk regular.
I want to see it. I want to see somebody do that.
But they better have the freaking physics system in there. Like if you
hit something and it knocks them all over.
Yeah, like walking through a door or a cave, it'll fall out. Because without that, that would be.
Yeah, I remember that happened to me going to the wind farm on my first playthrough on PlayStation. I had like a stack too high, and I walked underneath a fallen log, and it knocked everything. I was like, "Oh shit, that's a thing!" I was like, "That's a thing." I didn't know that.
And then going back to Ghost of Tsushima, you know how you cross through some rivers? They're real tame. Yeah. Like, man, this ain't Death Stranding rivers, dude. You go in Death Stranding.
I did that shit yesterday. My fucking package started going. I was like, "Oh shit!"
You're all scrambling for them and shit.
I was like, "No, get back here!"
And all in different order.
I gotta reorganize this shit.
Yeah, I came across the river. Like, oh, this is.
But it's basically the same game that we've played already. They did add a few Half-Life things for Valve and things like that. But as far as I'm concerned, it plays way better this way. I'll like I said, I'll load it up whenever we're done here. I want you to take a look at it, see what you think.
Yeah.
But I love it. I'm glad it did reach PC. I can't wait for Horizon Zero Dawn to reach PC.
I thought that was already out.
No, it comes out August 8th or 7th,
Jesus
one of the two.
Okay.
So that's coming. They use the same exact engine, and I think that Death Stranding being out a little bit later than Horizon, like a year or two later than Horizon Zero Dawn, but coming out first on PC, and then Horizon with the exact same engine. I hope that more and more Sony games keep coming to PC, especially with the deal that Sony worked up with Epic. They own a 1.8% stock.
The minority
1.8%. Nothing.
Yeah, if it gets their foot, to me, I think it's gonna be more of that, more of a just cross promotional deal, if anything. But hey, why not? If it gets their game on the PC.
Yeah.
But Epic, god damn it, gotta get another launcher.
Oh, dude, it's not that bad. It's not that bad anymore. I was hating. It's not that bad. Just don't buy anything that you're gonna want to refund. Like, I'm gonna test this out, and don't do that. Don't do that. Don't put your credit card information either.
Be sure, just get a gift card or something.
If you can. But I don't think you can do that. But also don't put your credit card information into this system. Also have two-factor form identification and all that other stuff. Take the necessary precautions. It's not that bad. I enjoy my free games. And matter of fact, in order to get Grand Theft Auto, you had to sign up for the two-form factor authentication. So I've already got that, which is, it's okay with me. So now I've got my strong-ass password. Every password is different, guys. Always.
Yeah, go fuck yourselves.
Always different. So all my passwords are different for every single website that I visit. I got the 2FA for Epic, and then I don't even use my credit card information on Epic either. I use PayPal, and then that one's got its own super long-ass password with its own 2FA system.
You gotta have a retinal scan.
So I'm not worried about Epic anymore. They don't have like the fastest service. Let's get that out of the way. They're not the best, but it's not bad. And I enjoy my free games on there as well. So we've talked about an hour worth of Ghost of Tsushima. And
just about.
So I want to get into some other stuff that happened this week, if you don't mind.
Yes.
Let's go ahead and talk about Sony's going to give... Sony will they're saying we're not going to put pre-orders up for the PS5 all willy-nilly. We're going to give you some advance notice. What are your thoughts on that? I'm happy.
I think it's good. Give us a heads up.
Yeah.
Give us a heads up, because there's sometimes, like, we work 9 to 5s, and we're not.
I'm at work.
Yeah, I'm at work. I'm not always connected to my phone. I don't always get notifications. I want to make sure I know what's up. So, yeah, giving the people a heads up, that's good.
Right. But don't you think that it gives everybody a warning to, like, just to be sitting around their computers, like, hitting that F5 button?
Yeah. I mean, if you got nothing else to do, and that's how you're doing.
Okay, fair enough.
Good enough, yeah. Papa still got work, though. But I'm going to get an Xbox anyway.
Are you? They did stop the production on the Xbox Ones.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, they stopped that. So I think they're going to start ramping up.
So, yeah, if you don't got one now, I mean, I'm sure there's still shit ton out there.
Also, Punch Ups and,
game stores,
GameStop,
whatever,
and mom and pop
secondhand shops. Yeah, you can still find it.
I wanted to talk about No Man's Sky, which was a release 2 years ago.
Was it 2 years already?
Yeah, 2 years ago.
I know it came out kind of rough. They fixed it.
They've been fixing the shit out of it, and they just put out a new 2.6 update called Desolation, and it turns it into a horror game where you land on a frigate out in space because, procedurally generated galaxy, which is still kind of dope. You land on this frigate. From what I saw from the trailer, I want to re-download now because I saw this shit and it looked like Doom or Event Horizon or Sunshine
Aliens or whatever. Yeah.
Sunshine or Alien. Have you ever seen Sunshine, by the way?
No.
One of my favorite movies of all time. Go check it out.
Little Miss Sunshine?
No, just Sunshine. It's got the guy who played Scarecrow in the Dark Knight series. It's got
Joe McKill. No, not Joe McKillian. I know he's talking about.
He's in Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
The one Japanese guy who's in Westworld. That guy that's in every fucking Japanese movie of all time. Last Samurai.
That's about. Yeah.
Not the guy in Inception. Not that guy. But fuck, I forget his name, dude. He's like one of my favorite Japanese actors.
Pretty fucking racist, bro.
I don't give a fuck.
You know his name?
I don't fucking know his name.
How dare you?
He's a Japanese guy.
How dare you not know his name?
He's also a singer too. But he's in Sunshine. If you've never seen that, please go watch it. Okay, it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Plot is the sun is dying, and they send a space expedition to go restart the sun.
Sounds familiar.
Fucking great movie. It came out in 2007. Anyway, so No Man's Sky Desolation Update 2.6 is out right now, guys. Go check it out if you have the game. If you haven't, give it a shot.
Can I get on Steam?
Huh?
Can I get on Steam?
Yeah, it's on Steam. Okay. And it's on my list.
It is?
Yeah, so. A couple of delays.
What did we get?
This week, Rogue Legacy got delayed until August 18th.
The sequel?
Yeah, the 2.
Was not going to do it right. Actually, I enjoyed the first
one. It was supposed to come out in early access, and then they just pushed it back.
Yeah, my friend John Chozo, he told me about it. He's like, Rick, you like roguelikes? I'm like, yeah, I like roguelikes. Check out Rogue Legacy. And I was like, okay, I actually enjoyed it. It's fun. Every time you come back, you play a character that has different quirks, like super strong, but you're slow. Or you're nearsighted, so the whole screen will be fuzzy all around you, or you're dyslexic, so when you go one way, your character goes the other way. Yeah. So you always get a different character when you play, And I thought it was really, the style of it was really charming. I like it a lot. So with the second one being delayed, I'm fine with it. I'm always okay if they wait to make the game right.
Right. Also, Mikkel has a copy of No Man's Sky, by the way. She does have that
PlayStation?
On PC.
PC?
Forgot to mention that.
Oh yeah.
I forced her to buy it, and then she couldn't play it on her PC. So now she's got a gaming PC.
I got a PC and a laptop that can both play it.
The second delay was Destiny 2. Beyond, I think it's called Beyond Light, was their new expansion.
Yeah.
That got delayed until November 10th.
Really?
They didn't give a specific reason why. They just said, hey, we're not going to put this out until November 10th now. So that's a thing. I know that we're not Destiny players, but that means something to when it came out.
Yeah, I used to play it out, and then I was like, guys, I'm sorry I told you a story, but the fact that they're like, you can only play with 2 other friends. I'm like, I have more than 2 other friends that I want to play this with, Like, there's only 3 of you. I'm like, but we're just doing public events. Can we be more of us?
No.
Public events, though. I mean, we just want to hang out and goof off. We can't do that. I'm like, I know the game's centered around the number 3 because there's a different class with different subclasses. So it's 3. I get it, but it's like,
it's not an MMO, Rick.
I got more, which they will. I wouldn't be surprised if they make it.
I think they are gonna play. I think they are gonna play into the Destiny with friends, but the MMO style, basically. I think they're gonna end up doing that.
So yeah, that was my only. And after that happened, I was like, well, I'll go play No Man's Sky.
No Man's Sky. Oh, No Man's Sky has actually got multiplayer now.
Does it?
Hey, congratulations.
Only 3 of y'all though.
As many as you want.
Yeah.
Planets are huge, dude. There was I know you have this. I don't have it. So Sam Show is getting a new character.
Oh,
did you hear about this?
Is that the one from Ubisoft's For Honor character? Is it that guy?
From what I was told, it was a character from Honor for Kings.
Kings.
I never heard about this.
I know one of the latest characters. They were getting one of the characters from For Honor.
Right.
That's the last one I remember. I forgot what name he was.
The article that I was reading was stating that it was going to likely be supported past season 2. Like there was going to be a season 3.
Interesting. You know, and that's interesting for Sam Show because that's part of SNK, and SNK does a lot of King of Fighters. That's their flagship fighting game that they do.
I'm a Terry main.
And you're a Terry main. I like Terry and Howard and King, but they're giving Sam Show more support after season 2. I think that's great.
Yeah,
but I think me personally, I kind of want to play King of Fighters.
I would rather play a new King of Fighters.
Another King of Fighters, even though I didn't play the other one too much. I think sticking to your main franchise would be better. But like I said, I'm not here to take away from the Sam Show community. If they're still getting support, I think that's awesome.
I think that Guilty Gear is going to need a rival next year. There hasn't been anything announced, nothing new down the pipeline. I think a new King of Fighters would be fucking awesome to go up against Guilty Gear, because it definitely isn't going to be Street Fighter because they're doing another season.
Yeah, I think with Street Fighter, another season 5, I think that's going to help push back Street Fighter 6 to at least
2 years.
At least 2022, 2023. That's what I think. So, I think they want to do no more for Sam Show. I think that'd be great, but we'll see.
I haven't played the game.
I haven't played any fighting games.
Actually, I watched y'all play Sam Show and I was so bored.
That's a very slow pace. That's all about the just you're playing the footsies and neutrals. I mean, that's what you're about. It's not like Eunice where you want to go 1 2 3 wall bounce, boom boom boom, juggle 1 2 1 2 hard knockdown.
Right.
That's not that type of game. It's not that kind of fighting game. That one's just kind of just poking. So yeah, and I'm actually
like Bushido Blade back in the day. Like one hit kill.
Yeah. I'm actually been wanting to play fighting games, but with the whole sickness
fucking Miles.
Me being sick,
fucking
now I'm paranoid again. Like I don't want to get it from anybody.
Yeah.
I don't want to give it to anybody, but I still want to play my fighting games. But I don't want to play. I have a stigma about playing online.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I just don't like playing.
Unless it's GGPO.
I like playing with my friends next to me, drinking beers, talking shit.
Well, we have Game Pass, so we can play Power Rangers together now.
I think a new season came out too.
Oh, did it?
I think season 3 came out. I think they announced some new characters.
We can play Killer. I have Killer Instinct now.
Killer Instinct's pretty good.
I have Killer Instinct.
I
have to start picking it up. Before I get into my the other big news that I had this week, I had a couple of other off topics here. So Star Wars: The Bad Batch was announced for 2021 on Disney Plus.
The fuck is that?
Just a new fucking Star Wars series that they're putting out on Disney Plus next year. So I'm happy with that.
Okay, just from hearing the name Bad Batch, I hope it's all about like rogues and scoundrels and just like the awful shitty people, like the Suicide Squad of Star Wars.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Mandalorian was so good, and it follows a bounty hunter.
I loved it. There was only like 2 things I didn't like about it.
Yeah, there's a couple things I didn't like either. But so far it was overall the show has been pretty good, and I can't wait to see what they do with season 2.
Would that make you re-up on your Disney Plus?
Definitely not. I'm gonna illegally download it. I mean, I'll borrow your Disney Plus. My bad, dude. I'm so sorry.
We'll share.
I already have your password anyway.
Yeah. Do you?
I sure do. When? I got Red's. I got Red's password.
Yeah, Red has it.
Thanks, Red. Also, the U.S. Army was using Twitch for fake giveaways online on Twitch streams.
Fake giveaways?
That would basically
recruit you to the service?
Wouldn't recruit you, but it would make people fill out enlistment forms. So Twitch put a stop to that real fast.
That is pretty slimy.
You think so? I mean, that's our government.
I mean,
I don't want to get political.
Yeah, I don't hear to be political and say that everything they do is right or
perfect,
saint or perfect. But I understand the appeal of the U.S. Army using Twitch to get the young male demographic. I could see that, because who in the Army plays video games?
Everybody.
The young male 18, demographic.
18 to 24.
The 18 to 24 range, that's who they want perfectly. So if they could get them with it. But if this story, I have not read this story, guys. So if they're actually using that information to kind of like...
They're trying to get recruitment forms for everybody.
That would be kind of... I don't think that's the best way to go about it, guys.
No, not good. Also... I think that it's a little jacked up. I mean, they already go to your school whenever you hit like junior year, sophomore,
you're young,
like
you
high
don't
school.
know what you're doing.
You don't, you know,
You're
the same way the credit card the same way the credit card companies start hitting you up as soon as you get to college.
You want credit? You got to take a loan.
Here, take it. Yeah, whatever. Well, as soon as you get to college, they start hitting you up. So we had those people sitting outside of San Jack College whenever I went, or you know, whatever. They're there. We had, you know, recruiters and stuff. And if it wouldn't have been for my mom being like, "You're not going," then I would have been in like Air Force or something. Yeah. Like I would have gone. I wanted to go. And matter of fact, now that I think about it, why did I make my mom stop me from going into the Air Force to begin with?
But this is when we had the whole. This is when we get high on DMT and have that timeline, and we just see like, you know, this is the timeline if you would have joined the Air Force and what would have happened.
Dude, I always think about that type of shit.
The like, Adjustment Bureau.
Did you see that?
No, but I remember you telling me about it.
Because me
and Mikhail were talking about it. I think we were cooking eggs. Like, what would have happened if you never would have walked into my store that one day?
Like, if you weren't in, what got you? Well, like, here's the thing though. Like, think about like the relationship that spawned between you two meeting, right? Okay, but what got you there? So what caused you to...
Let's just say, like, I got a flat tire, you know?
No, not even that. But, like, before that. Like, let's say you never played video games. Like, if your dad had gotten you into, like, more sports, like soccer or something, and you became, like,
pretty racist, by the way.
Whatever. Whatever. I saw your genealogy. Bro.
It's pretty racist.
Soccer, whatever. I'm just saying. Okay, Quidditch. If you had gotten you into whatever sport it was, let's say you didn't get into video games or card games or whatever it is. Let's say that you had gotten into, I don't know, you know, fucking cars. It doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah.
That's still racist too, because fucking Mexicans are mechanics, and I am one too. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Like, I always think about that. Like what led me to be right here with you right now. And to be with the people that I'm with, around the people that I'm with, I had to have met like certain people in a certain way, and I've had to have liked the exact same things that they like, and I had to have like brought up the podcast so much that we're here, and then we're still doing it a year later, regardless of COVID and all that other shit, and we're still talking shit. But like my dad and my mom would have had to have like not bought me an NES whenever I was 4 years old. Or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, that would have never have happened. But then, like, if I would have gone to a friend's house and played a video game, would I have liked it then? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I've been a bad experience with the game or something. Yeah.
I've been playing video games since I was 4 years old, dude. Like, I have not stopped since I'm 4 years old. And you can call it an addiction or a habit or whatever it is. It's still around, and I still enjoy doing, you know, what I do.
Yeah.
But like, all the things that lead you up to where you got to are always like the craziest shit to me, like to think about what if I would have done this, or what if I would have just talked to this person instead of this person, or like that, all that shit, like always, like
it's fascinating,
drives me crazy.
It's fascinating,
like,
but you can't dwell on it.
No, you don't dwell on it, but you're just like, fuck, like
the whole what if situation.
What if I would have taken a right turn instead of a left turn?
Yeah. No, it would have happened.
Because I think about that shit whenever things do go wrong, like,
dude, like what did it go wrong? You start thinking, like, try to pinpoint it, but it's like, well, you know what?
That's fucking crazy shit to think about. It is simulation theory, though, for sure.
Simulation. We're just
but the other big news that happened this week, bro, is Ubisoft had a press conference this week.
I saw some of it. It was Sunday.
I got bored.
Me too. I got bored. Me too. There's never been anything in Ubisoft's arsenal and stock that says,
no,
hey, I want to check this out. Like, I saw some of Watch Dogs Legions. I'm like, okay, you're hacking it stuff and doing this. And then it rewinds, and I'm like, okay. And then I see like stuff for the their BR. I'm like, okay, Battle Royale.
Mm-hmm. But it's a BR.
And then I saw stuff from Valhalla. I was like, okay,
yeah,
cool. But you know, Ubisoft just, for me, there's never been something where I'm like, ooh, I can't wait.
So piggyback off of everything that you just said, Watch Dogs Legions is coming out October 29th, 2020. Am I excited? No. No.
Like when it becomes one of those discount games, like, sure, I'll give it a shot.
I got Watch Dogs 2 for free for Sunday for watching that.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. You have to click on the link.
Well, that's fine, but still, I mean, you got the free game.
I got a free game.
Well, in the 2022 Game Fest, you'll get this one free.
Oh, yeah. I'll play it eventually.
Yeah.
Brawlhalla, which is their like Super Smash,
which I would play it because I know you could play as Beheaded from Dead Cells. You could play. They have they bring in kind of like Smash. They bring characters from.
Right.
So I would. That's the only reason I would play it.
Well, now you can play on iOS and Android starting August 6th.
Well.
So that's a thing. So you can cross-play now with everybody. That means Android phones, iOS phones, Steam,
You want to fight someone with a
Epic,
connection?
Uplay, Nintendo Switch, you name it.
Super cross up.
Super
That's good. That's
crossplay.
always good. I mean, I wouldn't.
Still not the first fighting game to do so, though.
Which one was the first one?
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's right. But are they on iOS and Android?
No,
I don't think so.
But they were the first one to cosplay with all the open platforms that it had.
Yeah,
so.
yeah. I think this one just has the most platforms you could cross over with.
Right.
Yeah.
Ghost Recon Breakpoint, their AI teammates update came out July 15th. You can now have somebody like tag along with you instead of playing.
Is that the one when they had Jonathan Berthal?
Yeah, that's the one.
I heard that one's kind of like
flopped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think after that happened, they're like all the executives were talking to designers like, all right.
Oh, you mean all the executives were like raping people?
That's what we're doing?
Oh, dude.
I didn't hear the story. Well, I didn't hear about it. All I heard was like they're talking to everybody like you got to justify whatever game you're making so we could get funding for it or something like that.
Ubisoft has got a big issue right now going on internally. So much so that before this press conference happened, they decided that they were going to tweet out like, hey, we're not going to address any of these things that are happening because this is a pre-recorded event and whatnot, and we're just not going to talk about it, okay? So don't expect any of that talk. But like and then like also at the end of this press conference, I did end up having to go back and watch the whole thing. At the end of this press conference, they were also saying something like, oh, we're going to have another press conference
about
later of more games, but like also show them all at the same time. You know?
Yeah.
Show them all. I'm here right now.
You got the crowd.
It's Sunday.
Yeah.
Show them all. Like I don't need to come back in a month. Please, like don't trickle this shit out.
I think that's
fucking flood me with this shit.
I think that's how they get you to come back, though. You know.
Yeah, but you're not Nintendo.
No, you're not.
You're not.
Yeah.
You got nothing.
Nintendo will say, "Hey, come back in a month." I'll be like,
okay.
Can you just give me a notification?
Yeah.
Nintendo it could do that. Like, hey, bro, just give me a notification. I'll watch it the next day.
So so Ghost Recon Breakpoint, they have an AI teammate update that came out July 15th. I think they had a free weekend going on this weekend, so if you want to try out the game, you can. But I don't care. Elite Squad is coming out August 27th, 2020. It is hard to explain. Like Sam Fisher's in it. They have a couple of other
saw
characters.
some of that in the trailer. Yeah, I saw. I don't know what it was. So
they have like a bunch of different mixture of games together in one. I'm not sure exactly.
Is it kind of like Valorant, where you're getting Counter-Strike with BR with hero shooters classes?
Yeah.
Something along those lines.
Something like that. That's coming out pretty soon. Like I said, I'm not the don't care. I don't care.
Ubisoft is always
it looks too cartoony.
Ubisoft, yeah.
It's too whatever that was looked too cartoony, and I wasn't
like a Team Fortress kind of animation.
It did.
Wow.
And I was like, is this fucking Team Fortress?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Like, we've done this already.
The big chins and everything with the broad shoulders, and then
Sam Fisher was like fucking 15 years old apparently.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we doing here? Sam Fisher was like 50.
Such an old man.
He was like, and I got all those. I need to replay those, by the way. I have them on PC. They're so good, except for Double A.
Wait, was he on Siphon Filter? No.
No.
Who was Siphon Filter?
Siphon Filter was a completely different.
That was a different franchise, right? That's like 989 Studios, I think.
Yeah, I think that was a while back.
Yeah, I remember
PS2
playing
days.
that one. Yeah.
PS2, right?
I think PS1.
PS1?
I think I have it on PS1.
Shit.
Yeah, Siphon Filter. I remember that.
And the last two big ones is Far Cry 6 got announced for February 18th, 2021, which is going to be probably like the first big blockbuster game that comes out next year.
Until it gets delayed.
Until Horizon, which I think is also February or March. I know it's Q1 for sure. But they got Giancarlo, what's his name? Giancarlo Esposito,
yeah,
to do the villain in Far Cry 6, and I was kind of hoping he was going to be a cult leader, because doesn't he have his own church?
Doesn't
he have his own church where he does faith healing?
Who does?
Giancarlo.
Does he really?
I think I'm going to have to show you.
Is he a charlatan or something?
I think I'm going to have to show you.
Show me that video.
He's a fucking faith healer. Oh,
where? In what part of the world?
Church in America.
In America? I thought maybe like South America.
I could have sworn. I might be wrong. You talk while I Google it.
Keep Google. Yeah, Google all the way. But as for Far Cry 6, I saw the intro of it. It looked like there had like in some sort of political turmoil, and he was just standing above the building, and like he tells the girl like drop the grenade or what it represents and stuff. I was like, okay, this might be the game that I will maybe watch some gameplay for the story, but like I said, guys, Far Cry has been Ubisoft has been one of those franchises I just never really got into. So we can see where that goes to. And you talking about him being a leader? Are you sure it's not like some sort of show or something, like a spin-off? Like Between the Two Ferns or something, where he's playing a character when all playing a character.
I remember seeing this specifically. I'm gonna have to find this. Oh, and now that's healing power. I gotta find it. I actually have to Google this video. I think I swear to God I've seen this
probably
before.
Maybe.
Far Cry 3 was the best one though. But back to it. But yeah, so Giancarlo Esposito is doing the Far Cry 6. I'm excited. It looks cool. Was I excited over this trailer at all? No.
I kind of liked it. I saw the trailer.
I saw the trailer.
It looked like a political turmoil in some third world country.
I've played that game before.
The rise of...
Hey, I've played that game before.
But look, it's not shot in black and white, you son of a bitch.
The game isn't shot in black and white. You put it in black and white, you fuck.
Directed by... I don't know who.
Kurogawa, motherfucker.
Him too.
Sam Show.
What was the best-selling game of last month? What do you think of June 2020?
June? Didn't the things come out already?
The MPD came out?
Well, I know that Ring Fit Adventure was number 7.
Actually, Ring Fit Adventure... Where the fuck is that?
You actually brought him up? We were bringing up MPDs an hour 7. And 30 minutes?
7.
That's what I said.
Number 7.
I said number 7.
The month before that was 835. Because it finally came into stock. They've been out of it. Everybody's been having to work out from the house. Like, I still can't even get kettlebells.
Oh, you can't?
Can't.
Oh. Just pick up your old lady.
Which one?
Just pick up your old lady.
Lug her around and
put her on your back and do some squats.
The fireman carries?
Yeah, just put her on your back and do some squats.
Carries,
there you go. There you go. Get a 135-pound squat. Or 20-pound squat.
You put a
120-pound squat.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Rattle off some sales. What do you think?
What came out?
Okay, let's just...
Last of Us?
Number 1.
Of course. It was also the top-selling game for, like... I think it outsold its predecessor like 4-1.
Like the best-selling Sony exclusive or something?
Sony exclusive, something crazy.
That wouldn't surprise me. If there's one to break the records for Sony exclusive, it'll be this one. Yeah. Let's name the 5 obvious ones.
NBA 2K20.
Yeah, that's number 8.
Madden 2021.
Madden is... Where is Madden at?
What's number 2?
The Chris Vector, baby.
Oh, Call of Duty?
Call of Duty still there, brother. Yeah.
Okay. See, I always think of I always wish they would exclude games that came out the previous month.
No. So they get top selling. They're like, okay,
top selling overall, and then top selling this month, brand new.
Okay, Grand Theft Auto's there at number 4.
Oh god,
it has to be the transactions, right?
Of course.
That's the only way they're making money off of it. I mean, is it really still selling?
Yeah.
Like people are actually buying copies of it.
Yeah. You get a free copy of
PS5. But you don't make money off of that, do you?
You do if you get your
transactions.
You get your player base to invest now, which is what they're doing. They're getting them to invest now.
They had to invest in PlayStation 3 days.
Well, I know, but they're getting people. They're getting people to invest now in PlayStation 4 because they said that your character automatically moves over to PlayStation 5. Some people are exclusive console gamers.
Let's face the facts. They're not brand loyalists.
They're brand loyalists,
I'm not.
And they're gonna play. Yeah, you were.
To what?
I've
always been
console.
I've always bounced around from PlayStation.
Console.
That's brand loyalty.
You were console loyal for a while.
That's not even a
for
question.
Like 10 years.
I don't like.
I don't think you had a PC until I built one for you last month. So 2 months ago, whatever.
2 months ago, yeah.
Whatever it was, but
not a brand.
But
PC's not a brand. Actually, several brands. Because you go Intel, you go AMD, you do Ryze, you become Asus or BenQ or Corsair or whatever.
Yeah, so I think that they're still selling for sure. Why people are still buying it, I don't know.
You know what the best part is? The best part is when people ask them about, hey, when's Grand Theft Auto 6? They're like, why? Grand Theft Auto 5 is still selling, you numbnuts.
Yeah. and then, well, like people are pissed off in Red Dead Redemption.
Why?
They're dressing up as clowns.
Which was on the list, number 6, by the way.
Oh yeah, they're dressing up as clowns because
rodeo clowns.
Rodeo clowns. Because no, like legit dressing up as clowns because they haven't gotten any updates. Grand Theft Auto keeps getting all these updates, and Red Dead Redemption, brand new game.
That community is just kind of
like, where's our updates, bitch? Like we're gonna dress up as clowns and play online together because you're not giving us anything new, you fuck. So they're pissed off. Like the community for Red Dead Redemption is pissed. I haven't even touched Red Dead Redemption online. Did I know that they had an online mode? Fuck no. That main game is awesome.
It's adorable.
Did I know that they had an online mode? No.
They're getting mad because they're not getting support.
They're not getting support, and they should be mad because.
Actually, no, I could agree with that because I hate when Street Fighter 5 doesn't get support.
I mean, forever, the entire game.
Forever, though, yeah.
The entire game.
Street Fighter's still getting some support.
Is it though?
Yeah, it does. Oh, NBA 2K20, Ring Fit, Mortal Kombat 11's up there.
Nice.
At number 5. Nice. I did not see that one coming.
No, not at all.
I figured it would have been Dunzo.
Mm.
Minecraft. Okay, so let's go over the list. Last of Us 2, Call of Duty, Animal Crossing, Grand Theft Auto, Mortal Kombat 11, Red Dead Redemption, Ring Fit, NBA 2K20, Mario Kart 8. Son of a bitch, that game is
never going nowhere, bro. Just like
fuck yourself. You're not.
They're gonna do a new one next year.
When the Switch Pro comes out, they're gonna port that
if it ever
over.
Happens. If it ever happens.
No, dude, because the only thing we got that's new version of it was the one they released on the cell phone on iOS.
Yeah. It's coming. A new one's coming.
And then Minecraft Dungeons.
So. Oh, nice. I'm glad it made the list.
Me too.
Yeah. So, I mean, a lot of people are bored. Still, you still can't go places.
Like I said, those 2 weeks when I was nowhere, I just
gamed.
I just played games.
I got Ghost of Tsushima now. Tsushima. But also to round off that Ubisoft press conference, they did show off Assassin's Creed gameplay from Valhalla. Was I excited? Not really.
Why?
Not really. It didn't bring me any more hype. I played that game. I played the game 3 times already.
With the
exact same game.
Just different backdrop?
Just a different backdrop. It's like the exact same game.
I did notice he had that little...
Oh, he did have
that. Doesn't everybody have that?
But you also have to time the assassinations correctly. Like, it's not just a one button. So that is a little different. They also said that there's not going to be any side missions. That it's also a bunch of, like, world quests.
That's what I heard. That kind of makes me want to play it. There's minimal side quests where you're kind of just focusing, I guess, on just what they want you to play.
But side quests aren't different. They're different from question marks. So question marks still exist. Side quests do not.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
No.
No?
Because I never played any Assassin's Creed.
No, but I'm just saying, so like in Ghost of Tsushima, you have the gold quests, then you have the silver quests.
I played black and white. I don't know. They're all just tails. Like, it'll say tails, main tails. They play main tails and Tsushima tails. And then I don't see no black or silver or gold or whatever. I just see like little icons, and then
okay. So before you leave, I'll show you what a difference between a main story and a side story is. But they are tails, right? And they have that little icon, the little diamond.
Yeah.
Okay, but there's different ones for main quests, side quests, and then there's question marks for all the other bullshit that you can do. So yeah, they are saying that it's gonna have minimal side quests, meaning side content to do, but that question marks are still going to exist. Walking through the world, they're going to have world events, things like that. Those are considered side quests. I consider them side quests. I don't know. So anyway, that's basically all of the Ubisoft press conference. That was about it. That's it for me.
No,
I mean, we're an hour and a half in, but what else you got?
It was a fully loaded episode. Ghost of Tsushima took a lot, and I kind of just threw
MDA or
MPDs in there. It's like, it's been a mess to do MPDs, and the last time I did it, Kevin fucking ruined it. Just straight up tweeted it. It's like, hey, check this out. Like, look at this photograph. I'm like, bro, that's my segment. Like, I do MPDs. Motherfucker, stop taking my show. You already took my spot. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. Gonna kneecap him for that, Tanya Harding?
Too. Yeah. No, I'm gonna invite him to play fighting games tonight or something.
Yeah, we might do that. But also, guys, yeah, so definitely go out, get Ghost of Tsushima if you're into open world action RPG games. If you have a PC that can handle it, get that Death Stranding. Death Stranding's awesome. If you haven't gotten to play it, if you didn't know it on PlayStation, all that good stuff. Carrion comes out next week.
I'm excited for
it.
It
is on Xbox Game Pass. It is also on Steam and Epic and all the good things. Xbox Live and all that stuff. Pick that up. What else comes out next week? That's it. Oh yeah, go pick up Paper Mario if you're into that type of thing. I'm not into
guys,
it.
Guys, if you get Paper Mario, tell us about it.
Let me borrow a copy.
Yeah, let me borrow a copy. I'll let you borrow something in return. Whatever Switch game I got, I'll let you borrow it. But yeah, I want to try that out. I never played a Paper Mario game in my life, so I want to try it out.
In a minute. Mario RPG.
Super Mario RPG Legend of the Seven Stars from Squaresoft back in 1999
that was a good one.
On Super Nintendo. Yeah, I love that one. That was one of my first gateway RPGs, and I know it's on the.
It's a gateway drug.
It's gateway. Yes, it's gateway RPG.
That's a good one.
I know it was on the Super Nintendo Mini. Mm-hmm. But I don't want to play that tiny ass rinky-dink controller. Not if I'm gonna play a 40-hour game.
Yeah.
I want to get the nice pro controller or something. I was like, or I don't know.
They have the Bluetooth adapters where you can hook up a Bluetooth controller to it.
Maybe I could do that. I don't know, but I wish. That's not for me. That's not for me. Because then it'll be another hour, 30-minute episode. And
where can we find you?
Guys, you can find me on all the socials, on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube at OS_Rick with the 1. I love streaming, guys. Right now I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima in black and white. So
Ghost of Tsushima?
Ghost of Tsushima. So when you guys go to Twitch and see the Ghost of Tsushima tab, the one in black and white, that's probably me. So come hit me up, okay? And I love just backseat gaming and goofing off with you guys, okay? So come hit me out on that and check me out on that. And I think that's about it. And then Twitter's, but Twitter's I mostly just announce just to give notifications of when I'm going out on. Yep, it's a broken one. That's about it.
All right, guys. As always, you can catch me at all things social media, OS_Onslaught. That includes Steam, Epic, Xbox, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all the things.
Can they join our Discord or no? Not yet.
Yeah, they can.
Check our Discord, guys.
Check out our Discord, guys. Also, we have a email for the podcast. It's at optionselectpodcast@gmail.com. And as always, guys, this thing doesn't work without you guys. We love you so much. We appreciate you. The best thing that you can do is like, share, subscribe. Just word of mouth to everybody that you see and meet and who likes video games. Just let them know, hey, we got this awesome podcast with these two guys. They're fucking idiots, but whatever.
Nuts, but who cares?
We love you guys so much, and we appreciate you checking us out. And we'll be back next week with some more news.
A lot more news, quote unquote.
News.
And it'll be in black and white.
It'll be in black and white. We'll do a black and white podcast next week.
Yes, we'll put a filter.
I can do it right now.
With a grain and black and subtitles in the bottom.
it was just
a bad.
And then
Indeed. Peace out, guys.
All right, guys. We love you so much. We'll see you next week. Later, guys.
Bye.